Welcome to the GameChanger 00100 show. I'm your host, GameChanger. Okay, so let's give people time to click that like button, subscribe button if you're new here, and let's review one of my shorts. Okay, not my shorts, but a short that I go over because I like to share things that I've seen with you all. So, right quick, and let's see. Hit the like button on your way in and fair use on this. All right. So,
Babe, are you kidding me? You're gonna leave the trash out again? Are you serious? You said you were gonna take it out last night, and now it's just still sitting there. And we said we wouldn't do that because you know how I like to wake up to a house that's clean, and I don't understand. Babe, are you kidding me? You're gonna leave the trash out again? Are you serious? You said you were gonna take it out last night, and now it's just still sitting there. And we said we wouldn't do that because you know how I like to wake up to a house that's clean, and I don't understand.
okay. So, very basic and might I say non-entertaining post. There wasn't anything special about this. I mean, and you could kind of get the message from the title. It says attention goes a long way, gentlemen. Excuse me, affection goes a long way, gentlemen. So you could kind of tell what was going to happen, that she was going to be unruly until he kisses her, and then she's ruly again. The whole thing just is blah. It's very blah. It's very just okay. It's a very okay skit. Now, the interesting thing about this skit is that it has 3.2 million views. It has 141,000 thumbs up. So what's so special? What's so special about this? Well, I suspect that people fall in love with certain families and they want to mimic said families. I don't know, or maybe they're famous. Let me see. And they want to mimic said families. So it's either the number is either weighed by the amount of people who want to be like them, or they just think that they're a cute couple, or they think it's a cute baby. But a lot of people really like this interracial family. Somebody said, Melly said, she's white, he's black. Yeah, this isn't the first time that they did that, but yeah, I do think that and I think that she might be Asian, but I do think that the interracial aspect of it is part of what is making this channel so popular. I really do, and I want to say that that's kind of. I wish people thought more. I wish people didn't just like, ooh, interracial, and then jump. But I think that that's part of it. I think the interracial aspect is definitely part of it. Also, it seems that it's a traditional family. Like, he's playing with the kid, yes, but it seems like he is the worker and he is doing the task of a man. He is taking out the trash where she is doing the shopping. She's buying the groceries, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So things like that can work. This is her channel, meaning that she is probably like a housewife, which like Danica Marie, shout out to her, which gives her time to make successful YouTube posts, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So it's a tradition. Oh, and she's much prettier than he is handsome by a wide margin. So in addition to it being interracial, it's also traditional, and she is a womanly woman, meaning that she responds to a male affection. Most modern women will oh no, you ain't gonna be kissing on me, after you forgot to take out the trash, and they will use the trash as a lightning bolt to continue an argument indefinitely. Because let's face it, they just want to argue. That is the only affection that they're used to, and that is the only affection that they understand. Also, it's the affection that they can force out of you at any given time. All right, let me just take one more. I've never really seen this particular family, but I want to know what's the big hubbub. They only got 33,000 subscribers. So that short really seemed like it was the most popular, but so I am curious. And y'all tell me also if you think that she's Asian. All right. So if you think that she's Asian or white. And then, of course, we'll get into the main topic, the main event, so to speak. All right. So share, hit that like button if you haven't already. All right, so their most recent video got almost 100,000 views. It says this need to be a whole series. Let's see what this is about.
Today we're going to test how African is my fetish.
Oh, he's African. Okay.
And here we go.
All right, they're playing music. So I'm gonna leave that alone. But it okay. What is it? It's just African dancing and 100 and like 8,000 people liked up it. Really? She's on the table because okay, so let's be clear, she's Asian, because they're shorter people and they have to stand on the table in order to be an African man's height. To be eye to eye with an African man, they have to stand on tables. That's the dynamic. Okay. So there's that. Not very interesting, but oh, she don't have no booty. But people love it. People want to see this. I don't know if they're African people, African men fantasize about this. I mean, they haven't made it apparent if they do. I don't know if Asian women fantasize about this. As far as I know, they haven't really made it apparent outside of some of the islands who fetishize black men, but even they aren't African; they're African American. Who knows? There is a there that's worth exploring. Okay, so let me get off of this. All right. Now, somebody in real life sent this to me. And when they did, I was like, holy crap. Holy crap. This is an actual thing. So let me share the screen with you so I can show y'all what I'm talking about. Show y'all what I'm talking about. So, allegedly, the brick face chick had something from 2020, 3 years ago. 3 years ago, something happened to the brick face chick. And I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Fair use. Fair use.
And they mad because you trying to beat somebody. They mad because you trying to beat somebody. I'm trying to be a doctor and they mad. Look what they did to me. Look what they did to me for no reason. They gonna beat me up. I'm 30 years old. They gonna beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up for no reason. Look at me. I'm not a bad person. Y'all know that. Y'all know I'm a good person. And they try to do this to me.
Yep. 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 So apparently, somebody else did something else to her face 3 years ago. And she gave the exact same speech, the exact same spiel 3 years ago. This might even be the exact same parking lot. Every year, she entices somebody to damage her disproportionate face. Or every 3 years, maybe she's like Jeepers Creepers, like every now and again, it just comes up and starts taking from generations or something. Who knows? Who knows? Somebody says she's an ambulance chaser. Yeah. Who knows? What I do know is that this is oddly familiar. And she's like, she is out garnering sympathy from 3 years ago. Now, for all we know, this is a different chick, but they look and sound exactly the same. But let's just go with the theory that this is a different chick. Then that means that this new brickface chick copied another chick's tragedy and capitalized on it. And here's what I mean by capitalize on it. Okay, so now it's at 40K. So last time I checked, it was like at 35K. But yeah, now it's at 40K according to the chat room. And yeah, so she has been looking for a payday for a long time. Now, if this is her and she says, I was trying to be a doctor, she has not become a doctor in the last 3 years. What she has become is a person who is seeking medical treatment constantly. And how is she seeking medical treatment constantly? By looking for opportunities, by provoking as many people as she can to sock her in the face. She is getting socked in the face for a living, kind of like an MMA fighter that always loses. Her job is to get socked in the face. She says she's a teacher, but really she is a sparring partner to somebody who is a lot better at fighting than she is. She is chronically face swollen. They say black don't crack, but they haven't used a brick yet. Now, for those of you who just came in, hit the like button and I will play this again.
Grew up and they mad because you trying to be somebody. They mad because you trying to be somebody. I'm trying to be a doctor and they mad. Look what they did to me. Look what they did to me for no reason. They gonna beat me up. I'm 30 years old. They gonna beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up for no reason. Look at me. I'm not a bad person. Y'all know that. Y'all know.
What was that? What was that? Look at me. Why did she do that pose? And then she said, I'm not a bad person. Y'all know that. It seems that everybody who has come out as knowing you, that one guy that just knows you in the parking lot, every man that comes out as knowing you knows you as a nuisance. They know you as a troublemaker. They know you as an attention seeker, and they know you as a scammer. Everybody that knows you stands around while you get hit in the face with a brick. And you get hit in the face with something else, probably that truck behind you. Now, somebody mentioned Munchausen syndrome. I'm going to explain what that is as I understand the definition. And then I'm going to speak on the truth in that. Munchausen syndrome is when a person has an addiction to hospitals and they're placed in a hospital. They also, and it's really classified as it's really been noted from when mothers are doing damage to their own children in order to get their children in the hospital so they can get the attention that they so crave. Um, I really okay. Here's the thing. More than anybody, and I was watching Bernard Riley's, and they were having a conversation about ADHD. Some people people had different views on it, but a lot of people didn't want to admit their own ignorance of it. Um, but here's the thing: if a person can be blind, and a person can be deaf, and a person can be have whatever it is that make certain people sit on a bus and try to bite the back of their neck all day, like, there are a lot of things that can go wrong upstairs, and Munchausen syndrome could likely be one of them. Once again, I'm giving the definition as I understand it, so I'm not going to pretend to be an expert on it. If she has it, it does fit the pattern of behavior that I am aware of it. They are intrigued. She says she wants to be a doctor. They are extraordinarily attracted to the medical scene. It's I mean, I'm not going to say it's a sexual attraction, but it is an attraction to it that's equally as strong. They want to be in the hospital always. And even if that means doing harm to themselves or their own children. And she is chronically in the hospital. And I was thinking that a brick to the face, really, I mean, that seemed like something like she had a swollen face. That didn't really seem like a 12-hour hospital visit thing. It didn't. It didn't seem like a 12-hour hospital visit thing. It seemed like more of a and this is, trust me, I never took a brick to the face, thank goodness. But um it really seems like a steak or an ice pack type deal. Really seems like it's more on that level. But of course she went to the hospital to justify her need for 40K. As she did here. This chick is chronically in a man's face waiting for them to knock her out. And notice how they never point out, they never show what happens leading up to the knockout. Like, typically when there's a commotion, when there's a kerfuffle, hit the like button. Typically when something is about to come to that is when the phone comes out. There's typically talk before action. And that's when the phone comes out. And that is when the action is captured. But with her, we only see the aftermath of the action. We only see the bruise on the face and her saying that she's a good person that randomly twerks. Sweet Melody Media says, she used to be Sweet Melody Speaks. She says she's obviously mentally ill. Well, yeah. Yeah. But you see, here's the thing about that, Melody. There's mental illnesses, and then there's mental illnesses that are a detriment to those around them and society. To where even though it's not their fault, they still should be treated as a nuisance. And I'll give an example. I look at certain people with the proclivity towards who are wired towards the young. Let's put it like that. The PEDEO. Even though I don't think that there's another E in there, but y'all get who I'm talking about. Those people are wired bad, and they probably can't help it. They can't help that they're attracted to something that they are. Granted, I don't feel sympathy for them. They were just born in a way that's an extraordinary detriment to society at large and others. And all the bad that happened to them because they are wired this way, is tragic and unfortunate, but necessary. And that's the same with this brick face chick. All that happens to her that's negative is unfortunate because she probably can't help whatever screw she got loose. There isn't a Dr. Screw tightener out there. So, she is that. She is a monster to society. She is a nuisance. And all that happens as a result of her nuisicity is not my problem. That is her problem. That is her problem, for being wired that way. And see, here's the thing. I would say that even if it was my daughter. I don't have a daughter, so I'm speaking, boldly, like this is what I would do in this situation. But as it stands right now, September 9th, 2023, as it stands right now, if I understood that my daughter had a mental illness that made her a detriment to myself, her siblings, and which means my other children and my grandchildren, then I I I cannot have sympathy for her because that sympathy will cause danger to others. Just like having sympathy for this chick can cause danger to others and yourself. You can jump in the way of a chick who is prone to getting her face bashed in. She is prone. She is a hard object. Her face is a hard object magnet. And if you are trying to defend this chick, you are doing it in vain because she will be in another dude's face looking for an excuse to get in the hospital again. You will spend the entirety of your existence trying to defend the face of this chick. You will be, what do they call those? Who's those people? Who's those people behind the baseball player that sit there with the mask on their face? And then there's another guy, and he's not crouched down. Is he an umpire or is he a referee? So y'all tell me who that is. Yeah, okay, he's an umpire. Yeah, so he's an umpire, and they wear a mask. None of the other baseball players wear a mask over their face like that, but he do. You want to know why? Because his face is a magnet for baseballs. His face is a magnet for baseballs. Like his face goes right where the no, I don't know sport. I don't pretend to know sports. Anyway, his face is right there. His face is the most likely place for a baseball to hit. That's her face. Her face is the most likely place for a fist to hit. Her face is the most likely place for a brick to hit. It's the most likely place for a kung fu master. Thank you, catcher. He's a catcher. Exactly. The umpire is the guy who stands behind him. I'm thinking the catcher because he's crouched down. He's like right in the baseball area. So yeah, that's right. He's a catcher. She needs a catcher's mask because her face is just prone. Her face is like the number one danger zone in the parking lot for stuff to happen. If she was to like go in a construction site, she wouldn't need a hard hat. She'd need a hard mask because like something will fall and hit her on the face. She is accident prone. Somebody said it earlier. She's an ambulance chaser. She is prone to face trauma. And so she could be in the hospital in the face of people who aren't so prone to hard objects, trying to garner attention. Like, look at my face, look at my face. And you imbeciles, y'all got scammed, y'all got hoodwinked, y'all got bamboozled, y'all got led astray, run amok to the tune of $40,000 and counting over somebody who is a habitual face hitter. Let me show you what I mean. Again.
I'm a good person, and they try to do this to me. You grew up, and they mad because you trying to be somebody. They mad because you trying to be somebody.
I'm gonna stop right there for a second. They mad because you are trying to be somebody. So according to you, somebody said, "Oh, you trying to be somebody," and they hit you in the face. You was just in the parking lot trying to be somebody. What was you like studying for the MCATs outside the nightclub in the parking lot? And somebody said, "Oh, you think you smarter than a fist? I'll smart your face." No, no. They hit your face because your face is hittable. You have a hittable face. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Let me show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna hit the like button. I'm probably gonna do a top 10 on this, but this guy is definitely number one. And let me show you who I'm talking about. Give me a second. This guy right here. This guy right near here is he goes by the name Jeremy Miller, but you might know him if you're older as Ben Seaver on a show called Growing Pains. And I have been wanting to sock him in the face for a good 35 years now. This dude has a face that I've always wanted to sock in the face. He has the sockable face. He has the most hittable face I have ever seen in my whole life, and I don't know why. That's him as a kid with Leonardo DiCaprio. That's him as a kid. For a long time, been wanting to sock him in the face. This is him now. Something about it. I'm telling you, some people just got a come smack me in the face look about him, or her, and she's one of them. She's one of them. She just happened to have like a sock my face essence. She has a brick my face essence and she likes it. That makes it even better. She has a sockable face and she has a brain that makes her want to get socked in the face. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new here. Y'all say random beef ever. It is not random. I am not the only person that want to sock this man in the face. Did he ever do anything? No. I mean, like, is he a bad person? Probably not. But I mean, you can't help but look in his face and not want to sock it. That is for damn sure. Hey, call me crazy if you want to, but that is the truth. A lot of y'all seen that picture and like, oh, I want to sock that face. I want to sock that face. All right. Now back to the person who actually did get socked in the face. Back to this chick right here.
I'm trying to be a doctor and they mad. Look what they did to me. Look what they did to me for no reason. They don't.
She pointed to both sides. She pointed to both sides. Look what they did to me. Look what they did to me. Which means he hit her with the two-piece.
Me up. I'm 30 years old. They go beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up for no reason. Look at me. I'm not a bad person. Y'all know that. Y'all know I'm a good person. And they try to do this to me. You grew up.
And there you have it. There you have it. And you see, here's the thing. People with syndromes, they kind of are fascinated with scenarios. Oh, by the way, this is from 2020, 3 years ago. See, people with certain things, they're fascinated with situations. I myself am fascinated. Here's what I mean by fascinated with situations. And I'll tell you about my own fascination with situations. Um, if if and when I have a sexual encounter that's exceptionally pleasurable. I like to recreate that setting and circumstances in future sexual encounters. That's part of what I like. And I'm not the only one who does that. Like, people, if you been with a cheerleader when you were in high school, and then you grow up and you try to get your 35-year-old wife to put on a cheerleading outfit, you are recreating something that happened in the past, in your past. You're recreating a particular scenario that you found enjoyable. If there is a nurse that you've been with and you have your wife wear a nurse's outfit, so you get where I'm going with this. People recreate scenarios that they find pleasurable. The scenario that she recreates her entire life is getting socked in the face in a parking lot. She is recreating a socked in the face parking lot scenario. That is her fetish. Some people actually go home. They like in their 40s and 50s, and they sneak in their mama's basement, even though they own a whole house, to do what they did at 16 in their mama's basement. This chick is getting and this chick is getting getting socked in the face to fulfill her socked in the face fetish. And y'all paid her for it. Y'all paid her to fulfill her own socked in the face fetish. You're stupid. Stupid. I'm willing to bet something happened. I'm willing to bet something happened in that parking lot. I'm willing to bet that, like, when she was a kid, construction workers dropped a brick on her face in that same parking lot. And, and ever since then, that was the happiest day of her life. And she has been trying to recreate that scenario over and over and over again into perpetuity. She is trying to relive the moment. Hit the like button. She has been trying to relive the socked in the face with a brick moment forever, forever, and ever. It just hasn't been the same. She and that's the thing. It's a diminished return. She's trying to capture the feeling of that first brick in the face in the parking lot. She's trying to capture the feeling of the first time she got knocked out in a parking lot. She's been trying to recapture that same high. She's been tracing the dragon, the burgundy dragon, her whole life. She is addicted to parking lot brick sockings. Somebody said rumor has it is laying bricks. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't heard that rumor. I haven't heard that rumor. But this is what I heard, that in 2020 she did the exact same thing. She did the exact same thing. Y'all want to hear it? Here it go.
And they mad because you trying to be somebody. They mad because you trying to be somebody. I'm trying to be a doctor and they mad. Look what they did to me. Look what they did to me for no reason. They gonna beat me up. I'm 30 years old. They gonna beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up for no reason. Look at me. I'm not a bad person. Y'all know that. Y'all know I'm a good person. And they try to do this to me. You grew up.
And you want to know what's worse here? This is eerily similar to, those, what do you call those chicks? They're not Karens, like those white chicks from back in the day that got Willie lynched, and that got Emmett Till. Those false great people that just like to see somebody hang, and why they get the attention and why the other white women in the community, come and serve them casseroles and apple pies and crap. Like, oh, you poor baby, I can't believe he whistled at you, and they just eat up the attention, and then they just eat up the donations. Like the whole neighborhood give them $5 and stuff, which was a To Kill a Mockingbird type chicks, like those chicks, like like it's eerily similar, like because they all get attention, they all get monies or gifts or things that society gives them to make them feel better, put them in the center of attention always. They all get that crap. And all they have to say is that there's an evil black man out there that did something bad to perpetuate a stereotype of evilness. So you'll have these To Kill a Mockingbird type chicks walking around in bikinis in the hood, and then like, oh yeah, you looked at it, get 'em. Oh, I can't believe that nigga. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. And then that is what happens. And she is doing the same thing. And you want to know why? Because it makes her feel white. It and let's be out. That's why she's doing it. It makes her feel white. It makes her feel white. It gives her that white dopamine. It gives her that China white feeling. Makes her. Hey, am I bored? Because it's showing like low bars. Hello, hello. Okay. It makes her feel white. It gives her that white feeling. It gives her that oh, I know what she oh, I know her fetish. I know her fetish. She got it all twisted. She got it all twisted in her brain. I understand the root of her dysfunction. So, there's a video game that exists still that was very popular when I was a kid. It was called Super Mario Brothers. Now, Super Mario Brothers, what happened is there was a princess who was captured by a dragon. And this princess is always, and just like this chick, just like I cannot stand that princess. She is always she got Donkey Kong killed, she got Koopa killed. She is constantly in danger. And y'all want to know the cold part? Mario is never going to hit it. Ever. 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 He is chronically out trying to hit it, and he never does. Every time he captures her, she's on her cycle. Every time he rescues her, she is on her cycle. And then by the time her cycle is over, she's captured by something else. And that's how you get Mario Brothers Part 2, 3, 4. She is chronically getting captured by something. Every time she says that he's going to get a piece, she gets captured again. And you want to know why? Because her fetish is to watch this dude get captured. Now, how do I know that that's his fetish? How do I know that that's her fetish? How do I know that that is the root of her wiring? Well, how she got Princess Peach wiring. I'm going to tell you. Because, hold on. Actually, I'm going to show you better than I could tell you. Hold on. Hold on. All right, give me a second so I could because I gotta show y'all this. I gotta show y'all this so we could get to the root of her dysfunction. All right. So present screen. Here we go. All right. Now take a look at this, right? Take a look at this. Now, this Mario, he already ate the. Y'all see that? Bricks. Damn, bricks. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? That is why she got, that's why she's like that. See, watch this. Watch it again. Brick, 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 brick. Y'all see that? Did y'all see that? That is her fetish. That is what she did to her subscribers. Let me show y'all again. Let me show y'all again exactly what happened. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Money, 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 money. That's what it is. She is trying to be Mario. She wants to be Mario and the princess. She's twisted. She watched Mario Brothers, or she played Mario Brothers when she was a little bitty girl, and she seen this man get hit with a brick or hit his face with a brick and get money from it. She's seen that and she's like, that's what I want to be when I grow up. I want to be Mario. When I grow up, I want to be Super Mario. And that is what she and that is what she inspired to be. That was her goal in life. Let me show y'all in slow motion exactly what I'm talking about. Let me show y'all in slow motion exactly what I'm talking about. Look at this crap. Look at this. Look at this. Brick to the face, money. 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 She's trying to get coins out of you. She literally got coins out of you. She got coins out of y'all for taking bricks to the face. She Mario'd you. Y'all stupid. Look at this. Look at this. He is constantly getting hit in the face with bricks. And y'all fell for that. How do I get out of this? Okay, hold on. And y'all fell for this. Y'all donators are the ones who kept doing that. Y'all gave her funds for this crap. Somebody said, got a brick, catch a lick. All right. So Dane C gave a super chat and it says, I guess the internet is undefeated. Well, her face is undefeated against bricks. Her face is undefeated. Every year, just like every year they used to come out with a new Mario game. Like every now and again they come out with they come out with this she come out with a hit in the face video. And these are just the ones that we found. Like this is just the trust me. And somebody, not a YouTuber, a real life person sent this to me. Which for one means that y'all slacking. But for two, it really means that it took some digging. It took some digging to find it. And after all is said and done, we found out that this chick got a socked in the face in a parking lot fetish. And y'all paid her to fulfill her fetish. Damn it, chaos. She has that particular fetish and y'all played into it. She has a Super Mario fetish. She has a Super Mario fetish. And y'all played into it. How much y'all would have bet that she's eating mushrooms right now? Y'all, oh God. Something happened to this chick. She is reliving actual Mario. So I'm gonna play that one more time. Then I'm gonna go. Because I gotta go. I gotta do some things. Then later on, I'm gonna be on Sweet Melody Media's show, and I'm gonna talk about this some more. So hold on. Yeah, and the internet is undefeated, Dane C. The internet is undefeated. And the reason why is because it's permanent. That's why I don't show my face. It's permanent. The stuff that you say and do is permanent. She tried to hide this. She got all her other crap up there. She tried to hide that she is a parking lot brick chick. Fair use.
And they mad because you trying to be somebody. They mad because you trying to be somebody. I'm trying to be a doctor and they
2020.
mad. Look what they did to me. Look what they did to me for no reason. They don't beat me up. I'm 30 years old. They gonna beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up for no reason. Look at me. I'm not a bad person. Y'all know that. Y'all know I'm a good person. And they try to do this to me. You grew up and they mad because you trying to.
All right, so that's that. Oh, and another thing. One last thing. She's escalating. So you know how druggies they take the first hit and then it don't have the same they take the first hit. Yeah, she took the first couple hits and it don't have the same effect. So they go for more hits and more hits and more hits. Now, her face isn't as swole as it was the first time, which means she's escalating. She's escalating. She needs more bricks. She needs more harder objects. 3 years from now, she'd be hitting herself with an anvil, and 5 years from now, she'd be taking a cannonball to the face. Every few years, she's going to get harder and harder, and she's going to get hit in the face with something swoller and swoller, and she is going to demand more and more money. It's going to be a cannonball. Watch. That'll probably be the final face brick hit that we get. Like, no, it's not going to be more bricks. It's going to be well, it's going to be bigger bricks. It's going to be bigger bricks. Like today, like right now, we're just dealing with like a regular burgundy brick, but pretty soon next year it's going to be a cinder block. It's going to be a cinder block. And then it's going to be, and one of those gray ones. Then it's going to be an anvil, But one of these days, she's just going to get one of those like old timey, like Civil War cannonball shooters, cannons, and she's gonna put it in there, and then she's going to like light it and put her face in front of the thing, get hit with it, and then say, "You black man didn't do nothing," while he pointed the cannon at my face and hit me with a cannonball. That's what's next. She is going to get like harder and harder things to hit her in the face. She's a masochist. She's a masochist. And y'all paid her monies. Y'all paid her monies. Right now, there is a hut in Africa that needs some bricks. And y'all could have donated that money to that hut in Africa that needs some bricks. Actually, let me show this before I go. Let me show this. Let me show this because we're talking about like places that you could have sent money to. Let me show y'all something because I feature them from time to time. Let me show y'all where y'all actually could have sent the money. Hold on. show y'all where the $40,000 is actually better spent. I like, first of all, it's better spent on my cash apps and super chats, but better than that, take a look at these. I'm not gonna play the music. Every time they come with a post, I don't know why, but these kids are extremely talented and funny and all kind of stuff, right? You see, so look at this. Give these kids some money. Give them some money. You got, if you got a fetish because when you see bricks you want to donate, then donate to these kids. Look at all those bricks. Look at all those rocks. Since you're sending money to, well, I'm not even gonna call this dumb. These kids are extremely talented, and they're extremely entertaining, and they're not in the parking lot getting hit in the face with a brick for money and attention. They actually do something, and she's African too. If you do not donate to these kids, they're gonna grow up, come to America, and get hit in the face with a brick because y'all done set the precedent. Y'all done set the precedent on how this is how you get money. She's from Somalia. She came to this country with dreams of getting hit in the face with a brick. So yeah, this is a place where it's better spent. Get this boy some drums and dang it. Yeah. And y'all got to hear it with the music. Y'all got to hear it with the music. But instead, the sisterhood decides to donate to this. You see, the sisterhood is always, oh crap. Is that the same? Is that the same group? No, those are British kids. Those are Afro Brits. But no, I thought they made it all the way to America's Got Talent, which they should. Y'all give them $40,000 to get a plane ticket to America's Got Talent or Star Search or whatever. Give them money. See, that's a problem, especially with you black women. Y'all do stupid crap. Y'all like to just give money to other black women because y'all feel it gives you solidarity, but y'all wind up giving it to the dumbest, ridiculous chicks alive. I was at when I watched that movie, and this is the last great movie I've seen. I was at the movie theater and I seen the last Spider-Man movie, the Miles Morales Spider-Man movie. And I was there, and there was a woman, a single woman, who bought a single ticket to watch the movie Little Mermaid. And this is an adult. I say woman, this is an adult. Now, why is an adult watching The Little Mermaid by her damn self? For no reason. No reason other than they want to support crap like that. They want to support it because, and don't get me wrong, I don't have anything against Halle Berry. In fact, I kind of like her. But they just want to support, black women in roles like that. So they spend their $15 and watch something that's not really for their demographic. That's all. They just want to see the movie do well. And they just want to see brick-faced bitches do well. So they give them money for crap like this. All right. So I got a super chat. Speaking of giving money, I have a super chat. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see who sent it. Sir Tice. Greatly appreciate you. For she's 30. FO. Yeah, so she's like 33 and she's a grown woman, looking for brick-faced attention. That is a oh, by the way, Nick sent me one from just like offline. He probably saw it on another recording, so I appreciate that too. So I didn't announce it, and then prior to him, I got Jamar, who I did announce. So yeah, I appreciate you all. Anyway, so yeah, where was I? African kids, talented African kids, is a better place to send the money. But y'all are sending it to a brick-faced scammer. A chick going from parking lot to parking lot, getting hit in the face with something. Y'all stupid. Y'all didn't even wait until the entirety of like the story unraveled. Oh my God, somebody said something and I gotta say something back. This man, and I know you meant well. I know you meant well. Happy Life said she's trying to turn black women against black men. That's like saying they're trying to turn Crips against Bloods. That statement right there is the equivalent to somebody coming along and saying they're trying to turn Crips against Bloods. They're trying to turn dogs against cats. Somebody's trying to turn dogs and cats against each other. Somebody's trying to turn the Klan against black people. That is the equivalent to that. It's not, that statement implies that there was like a happy gathering prior to that. That this was that like it was a connection to that. Like they were, for each other prior to that, because that ship has sailed. There's no trying to do that anymore. What you're doing at this point is you are just like agitating an already tense relationship. It's like instigating something that you already know to a group of people that already don't like another group of people. It's kind of like walking into a Klan meeting when they're already talking about the colors. I don't like them colors. Why don't you like them colors? Because they colored. I don't like them colors. Why don't you like them colors? Because they colored. They colored and they ain't white, so they colored. And then somebody walks in and say, "Oh yeah, one of them slept with your wife." Like it's just adding to the hatred that already exists. So that's all she's doing. These chicks already hated them. These $40,000 chicks already hated them. Us. Me. Especially me. You want to know why? Because they got to submit for my penis. And they don't like that. Hit the like button.
Beat somebody, they mad because you're trying to beat somebody. I'm trying to be a doctor and they mad. Look what they did to me. Look what they did to me for no reason. They gonna beat me up. I'm 30 years old, they gonna beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up for no reason.
Mario Brothers.
I'm not a bad person. Y'all know that. Y'all know I'm a good person. And they try to do this to me. You grew up and they mad because you.
That's what they gave money to. Exactly. Believe all women. Exactly. So we're at the hour mark. I'd like to thank the Cash Apps and Super Chats, managers and moderators, those who are listening silently, and those who participate in the chat. Make sure you hit that like button on your way out. This is GameChanger 00100. Game over. Peace.